Good morning again from the beautiful city of Chieti. Today I'm right near Porta Pescara and I have an incredible apartment to show you. We're talking about quite big apartment. It's 130 square meters. Uh, it has a very big panoramic balcony. Uh, it's an apartment that needs a little renovation, and it's also a different kind of apartment that I'm normally showing you. But we'll talk about that later. Now let's have a walk to the apartment. It's pretty close to this area, and while we're walking, I'm gonna tell you a little about Chieti. Right on the left, on the top of this small hill, we have Corso Marrucino. And this neighborhood, it's called Santa Maria. It's called like this because of, I think, because of the church, which is called Santa Maria, and is located right here. It's a very picturesque and nice neighborhood, very calm, like almost all the neighborhoods in Chieti. So it's a really quiet, calm city. Chieti is a city that they say it's older than Rome. You have a lot of pretty old buildings in Chieti, which I love. The historical part of the city is quite big. For example, there are buildings that were built in the 16th century, and people are still living in them. They are in pretty good shape. Let me show you this beautiful church and these beautiful alleys. I love this neighborhood. Now it's 10 a.m. in the morning, so it's like the rush hour here. Of course, it's nothing compared with the big city's rush hour. I really love this small street. Uh, Once in a while, I'm stopping here to show you this beautiful street, to show you the neighborhood around. And we're just a few steps away from the apartment. Um, One thing that I really love about Chieti is that it's very well situated, like halfway between the sea and the mountains. So you are at max 20-30 minutes of car ride, either to the sea or the mountain. And it's located in a pretty nice altitude. So it's located at 320 meters of altitude, which makes it have one of the best temperatures in Italy. Actually, I saw a study that was saying that Pescara has the second best weather in Italy, but in my opinion, Chieti has a way better weather than Pescara. So In the summer, it's nowhere that hot. In the winter, uh, it's nowhere that humid, so it's way drier, and which makes it feel really nice. So that's in far away. That is the San Giustino Cathedral that you can see, and this is the area where the historical city center uh, finishes. And now we're going on this street. We almost arrived at the apartment, which is basically at the edge of the historical center, which gives it a pretty good advantage because you have the comfort of coming here with your car. Um, you have a very nice panorama, which you don't oftenly have it in your in the historical city center, but it's basically like living in the historical city center. Okay, this is the building outside. The apartment is right over there on the third floor. This building has also an elevator, but let's go inside and let's check it. And let's go first in the apartment. Here we have an elevator, which is pretty convenient. Oh, we have to call it first. The stairway is really nice. It's all made in marble. The building outside looks nice, inside looks nice. This elevator is not very big, but I love that it's kind of old. It has this retro vibe. So with the elevator, we have to go to the second floor, although theoretically it's located on the third floor, like cadastral, but because it's a half floor uh, before the first floor, so we just have to go till the second floor. Just a second, I have to close the doors. Okay. And here we have the apartment. Of course, it has an armor door, which means you don't need to change it. One less expense. The first thing that I want to point out about this apartment is that all the walls are covered in wallpapers, which they all have to be taken down and then repainted the walls, but this is nothing. And let's go to see this beautiful, huge living room. I love this big window that has this amazing panorama towards the Gran Sasso, and if we go out also towards Maiella. This living room is divided in two rooms, so we have this big part and we have this smaller part, which is separated with small wall, light wall. So if you want, you can take it down and you can open this space. Just think about having this space all opened up and having these three big windows. And let's go to the terrace, to the balcony. I'm sorry, I don't know if this could be taken into consideration as a balcony or as a terrace, but I think it's almost 10 meters long. Right over there, as we see, it's the beginning of the Maiella mountain. Let's zoom in a little. And as we pan to the right behind that building, we cannot properly see it now because it's covered in clouds. It's a pretty cloudy day. It will probably rain today. We have the Gran Sasso. What do you think about this panorama? Do you like it? Would you like to have your coffee here on this balcony? Look at this window. I think this is, maybe let's measure, 1, 2, 3 meters long, the window, and almost 1.5 meters high. Okay, so this is the day area, the living room. We will immediately go to the rest of the house. Starting here, we have this small hallway, which is pretty nice because it gives you the possibility, if you want to divide that room, it gives you the possibility. So if you want to have a studio there and you don't want to enter the house, it has this integrated closet in the wall. Of course, this, if you want, you can open it, take it down and open it. And from this hallway, you can either go there to the night area where there are 3 bedrooms, or here to the kitchen, which is not that big, but it has the big advantage that all these walls are light walls, so they are not structural walls. So if you want, you can open this one towards the living room or partially open it to have more light here. Here in this angle we have the boiler. It's a little old, but if you ask me, these are very good boilers. So I have it in my house the same. I bought a new one, but then I never changed it because this works really nice. And with the radiators, these iron radiators, the consumption this has, it's very, very good. The kitchen was redone some time ago, which means the tiles are still pretty old and not that nice, but the plumbing and everything should be in a pretty good condition. Here from the kitchen we have a secondary balcony, which is a closed one, again with the same beautiful view. That is the balcony that we were out earlier. The same beautiful view to the Gran Sasso and the hills of Chieti. And going further away here, we have a toilet, let's say. Again, this was also redone, and also the big bathroom was redone some time ago. I don't know exactly when. If you want this, you can open it from a bedroom, or you can make it bigger here. So if you want to make a shower also there. I don't necessarily like the entrance from the kitchen, so I would totally open it from this side. And now going to the night area. In the right, we have the big bathroom. Again, you can see that everything was redone, so this is a big advantage. It is not the most beautiful, but The advantage I see when I see that this kind of works are done in a building is that you can come and straight live in it. So you don't need to wait. Of course, it's not the most beautiful, but it's livable. This I appreciate a lot. One thing that I don't really like is that the window of this bathroom goes towards that balcony. So you have enough light, but there is no proper air going here. I don't like this. Here we have the first bedroom, which I think is the smallest one. All the bedrooms have big doors and windows. They have plenty of light. Oh, look, now I'm seeing that this room doesn't have wallpaper. All the floors in the house are this kind of floor. So again, not the most beautiful ones, but if you want, you can wax them and clean it and they will look decent, or you can throw a parquet on top of them, so it's easily done. The electric installation, it's it hasn't been changed maybe since the building was constructed. So at some point, it would need to be replaced. And let me show you the internal courtyard this apartment has. A great thing here is that all these parking spaces that you can see here are condominial parking place, and you can park there free of charge based on availability. I can also see that there are a few garages down there. This apartment doesn't have one, but in the future, if you need one, maybe someone will sell, so you have the possibility maybe to buy one in the future. Going further away into the night area, we have this huge hallway. I love how they integrated here this wardrobe. Uh, it's nice. They put all this effort in putting it here. It's in a pretty good condition, but I don't think I would keep it. I would probably put a new one if I would buy this apartment and restructure it. Here we have a secondary bedroom. Again, the same floors in all the apartment, the same big windows, plenty of light. All the windows are aluminum, double glass, so you don't need to change them, which is a big plus in my opinion, because changing the windows on such a big apartment would be a really big cost. And now let's go to the third bedroom. Again, a little smaller than the one in the middle, but look at this window. Huge windows, plenty of light. My camera is showing it way darker than it is. I don't know why it's doing this. All the radiators are in good shape, so no need to change. Of course, I would change all of these and put new ones, and maybe at some point even the pipes going to the radiators will need some attention. This floor in the living room here, I like it a little more. This I would probably keep it. Really nice. Even the doors, if you just give them a slight paint, I think they will end up being really nice. Okay, so now we will go downstairs to see the cantina, because this apartment has also a very big and nice cantina. But before going down, let me tell you that the condominial expenses here are around 50 euros a month. Uh, and the price for this apartment, I think, could be easily negotiated. It's already a pretty good price for the size, for the fact that it's immediately livable if you want it. Of course, in order to uh, have it really nice, you need to invest a little of money in it to restore it. But it's a very big advantage that it could be livable immediately. Uh, Nevertheless, I think the price could be easily be negotiated. So this is another big advantage. Okay, I can't get enough of that view of the big window of the living room. I I just can't stop imagining having my sofa here and overlooking the Chieti Hills and Maela Mountains. So I I can't get enough of this. Just a second, because don't know. Just look. I hope, I really hope you can properly see this view through the camera lens, because what I'm seeing on the screen of the camera right now is not the best. But just think, staying here, no TV needed here. There is no need of any TV. You just stay and overlook the mountains. Okay, enough talking. Let's go and see the cellar downstairs. First, let's check if I have the keys with me, because one, we need them for the elevator. And second, I don't want to lock them inside the house. I will fast forward this part because we already been in the elevator. I have a lot of keys here. I have no idea which one is from here. Okay. A little noisy, this door. The cantina is this one, the number 8, but I want to show you first outside. I don't know if you can see all of these. It's the outside wall of this cantina. What I let's go. Let's see. Okay. So there is no light here, but look how big it is. Just look how big it is. It's incredible. It's also super dry. Of course, it's a little dirty, but you could clean it and you could have a very nice storage place. One other big advantage with this kind of cantinas is that I told you in one of my previous videos that yeah, for the summer in Chieti, and not only in Chieti, in a big part of Italy, sometimes there are water cutoffs because of the lack of raining. So the water supply is low, so sometimes there are cutoffs. But people overcome this by putting a water tank and a water pump that you could really put it maybe here and connect it with your apartment upstairs. So this way you don't have to occupy all the up space with the water tank. So we arrived at the end of this video. I hope you liked it. It's a different kind of apartment than the ones that I normally film. So it's not a very historical building with vaulted ceilings and so on. But I think it has its strengths. So the huge balcony, the huge size of the apartment, it's very convenient, so it's very close to the historical city center. It's basically at the edge of the historical city center. Um, there is not much work to do. The price is very good, and the panoramic view, that living room area. Imagine just opening all of that walls and making a huge living area with all of that windows. For me, that's amazing. So I hope you like it. Write me in the comments down below what is your opinion about this kind of apartments, about this one in particular, but also about this typology of apartments, of newer buildings, let's call it like this. Because if you really like it, I have another apartment like this for you, which is already totally restructured, and it also have furniture and everything inside, and the price is a total bargain. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and see you on the next one.